everyone, it's me, Canadensis. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I post other videos every single day, and today's video is going to be an unboxing and review of Michelle St. Charles. I do have two of them here before me today, so what happened here? I found another variant situation. So I don't know how different these are, but they do have different box codes, and I really want to do a better job of documenting variants when I can. And this was kind of a coincidence. I ordered this one on Amazon, and I found this one in stores, and my Amazon order was just kind of missing, so I got this one, and then this one miraculously arrived at my door. So I was like, okay, serendipity has brought me two Michelles today, and I'm really excited to review Michelle because I feel like I just haven't seen a lot of noise for her in the community, but I think that her style in particular is really cool, and I love her color scheme too, so I'm really excited to see what she's all about. And so here they are in the box. I really like the way both of their hair looks. Like, they're really cute, and I'm already seeing differences between the variants, but they're pretty subtle. It's mostly the eyebrows, which is interesting because that was Priscilla's too. It was basically the eyebrows. And then we have that she's a fashion design focus, of course. This is the back of the packaging, which says Rainbow High doesn't follow trends, we make them. Watch out, Shadow High, in the world of fashion, we always make the cut. And she's sitting with Priscilla, which is pretty cute because that's the last two that I'm unboxing. And then you can see her UPC and her batch code. I'll explain the differences between the two later, but you can see that this one is 48322 MBE and this one is 50322 MBE. Alrighty, so let's get them out of the box. I film these in real time so I could do like an ASMR doll unboxing, which I don't like that sort of stuff, but I think it's so like satisfying to snip all of the little plastic ties as I'm unboxing her. Like, it would just be a compilation of me snipping plastic ties. I just want to post that as a TikTok. It's so satisfying. And that's what I wanted to communicate to you guys. So, yeah. All right, so I got both of my Michelles out of the packaging, and I want to report that, at least in my case, for the batch codes 50322 MBE and 48322 MBE, they have the exact same foot code, which is 45322 MBE. So I'll show you. So that, to me, indicates that we shouldn't have any major differences between the dolls. 45322 MBE. So the differences that we're seeing are just kind of factory variation, which isn't like an intended change, but it's interesting because, I don't know, something about this one looks a little bit different. So I need to do more research and figure out what the deal is with variation. Also, people were asking to look at the back of the head. In my experience, it's usually fairly the same. There's actually a code back here too. So you can see we have 467 H47 back here. And then on this one, okay, so that must have been an 8 on the other one, but I'll double check. 487 and H47, so yeah, they're the same. That's an 8, not a 6, I apologize. But yeah, so generally it's going to be exactly the same. They only change that code, I believe, when there's an actual change in the sculpt, but I could be wrong. Both of our Michelles are out of the packaging, and this is what they're looking like. So a big problem that I'm noticing with Michelle already is that the hair gel tends to be all over the face. So this one had it all over her nose. This one has it all over the side of her head, and that's something you can just wash off with hot water. It can be pretty stubborn sometimes though, so that's something to keep in mind when you're looking at Michelle dolls. And then make sure, if you're getting her when you're at the store, pay attention to the barrettes. So this is the one I got on Amazon. She has all 4 barrettes. This one I got at the store, and I just figured it was supposed to be an asymmetrical design, but I was wrong. And I did not see the barrette anywhere in the packaging either. So unfortunately, I do not have this one, which is fine because I do have this doll, but that is something to look out for because it does really stink when you're missing an accessory like that. Now we're taking a closer look at her makeup, and in case you were wondering, this is the 50322, if it's any different. I don't think so because of the foot code, but you can see that the eyebrows fade into the center, and she's got that really nice silvery paint that Priscilla kind of has, a little dark brown line above that, and just a really subtle orange glow underneath there. Mine has some messy lower eyelashes, which is always something to look out for with Rainbow High. I don't really mind it too much, and you can actually see that dotted pattern here, so that's interesting. And then on this one, can I see that on her too? I can. Okay, so yeah, so she appears to have been done the same way. It's probably just that the placement is a little bit different. And then the lips are super interesting on Michelle dolls, so I'm gonna get a little closer here. So one of mine has pretty sloppy lips, like you can kind of see the paint through, and this one is done a bit better, so I think this is the intended look. But I mean, mine looks slightly different to me, but again, this is probably just some factory variation, which is natural. You're gonna see that. And yeah, I really like the lips. I think the sculpt of them is very pretty. I almost wish that white part wasn't there. I think it's not painted on super well anyway, and the lips would look really pretty just closed, but most Rainbow High dolls do have the open mouth, and I do think it's pretty cute. And you can see also that they've drawn on little lines to indicate that she's smiling. And then she has these really nice hoop earrings that, let me move my second doll now. So this was the 48322 if you're wondering. So let's move her out of the way. Or actually, we'll go with her because she has all 4 of her barrettes. So, oh my gosh, look how gorgeous this doll looks. Beautiful. It's hard to tell on camera because it just looks like the way the light is reflecting off, but she does have a light orange and a dark orange in her hair, and that is reflected in the edges, which I find super, super cute. And then her hair is styled and it's short, which is very exciting. I really hope we continue to see short-haired characters. I feel like short-haired characters just look really, really nice in Rainbow High. I think Rainbow High dolls look super good with short hair, and you know, it's more fun when you have more variation like that. And she has a middle part, and it does continue all the way back. It's not just the styled portion, which I very much appreciate. She's got these barrettes, which I believe some of these are new. So we have this rainbow one, maybe all of them are, and then an RH one, and then an R and an H separate there, and they just slide right on. So they, that's why we were seeing them get lost already. But these ones have some pretty nice little teeth on them that I don't think the previous barrettes have had, so thank you for that, Rainbow High. The barrettes are placed a little bit messy on her head, but I could always fix them myself. And then you can see that her hair is pulled back into 2 little ponytails at the side to keep it in place. And then she has a layered hairstyle. It's not the most obvious because they've gelled it all together, but we will be doing a hair washing video of these dolls if you're interested. The reason I don't do the hair washings for the reviews is because I want to give reasonable and realistic expectations for what your unboxing experience will be like for the dolls. And then if we move to the back of the head, you can see the rooting pattern, which is actually pretty full for a doll with really layered hair and short hair at that. So this is very exciting. I mean, Rainbow High consistently delivers really nice rooting patterns for me, so I wasn't worried about it. Moving down, we can take a look at her amazing outfit. So I'm really, really hoping we see more like this, because this is actually kind of like a retro future aesthetic, and I personally really like this style. But even if I didn't, I love to just see different styles in Rainbow High. And in some cases, it's like, wow, they really nailed it. They really picked something and did a great job of doing it. But most of the time, Rainbow High fashion doesn't have like a really distinct aesthetic like this. And that's totally fine because they're fashion dolls. They're for switching outfits around. But I really, really like to see a doll like Michelle who has something like really specific going on. And this one, oh my gosh, I wish we could have had a second outfit on her, because another like set of retro future pieces in orange like this would have been so cool. I love this outfit. So, so cool. Bravo. I think, honestly, this is the best outfit in Series 5. And that's saying something, because Series 5 has some gorgeous outfits, but I really, really like this one altogether. It's just really, really nice. I also super like Olivia's, but I think this one really takes it over the edge. It's gorgeous. So she has this amazing dress. It's like a really nice ribbed material. I love it. And I don't know what they did, because look, it's not all shiny like that. It's just on the outer ones. It's got this really pretty iridescence to it. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then you can see a trim down here, which is a pleather material, surprisingly enough. And it's very, you can't even really see it. And you can also see that same trim going on up here. We have some more little plastic ties. So if you don't really change your outfits around on your dolls much, and you don't really like move them around too much, you could leave these ties in, and it keeps the like pieces exactly where you might want them. But I like to move them around and take them off my dolls, so I gotta cut these. So yeah, on a ribbed outfit, it's no big deal to have those because it's not gonna leave any holes or anything, so I don't mind. Turtleneck. I really hope we get more turtlenecks from Rainbow High. They are gorgeous, and I just love this dress. Look at this. The pleather trims, like under the turtleneck, on the top of the turtleneck, on the sleeve holes. It's just so impressive. And the fact that it's that pleather material, like, really sets it over the edge. And then this, oh my god. So they cut the fabric, and actually this is fully reinforced too, but they've put this little logo here. It's beautiful. I love this. I love this. See, this is why I needed 2 Michelles, because I love this dress so much. It's so phenomenal. It's so good. And then she has a plastic belt, which this isn't the first time with Rainbow High, but it is something pretty unusual. It's made out of a clear plastic. It's orange, really, really nice. And she's got little silver hardware details on here. And then it's really thick in the back because it's got the two belts and it attaches with two little plastic tabs. I do kind of hate that sort of plastic tab, but you know, it is what it is. You got to do it. And then she has a hood that she could not wear on her big head, but it's very, very cute. I think that would actually fit on a Barbie's head, funny enough. And look at this. So there's actually a channel that really works for the drawstring, which is awesome. So there's, I mean, look at that. A real working orange shoestring as the drawstring. And then we have the coat is all clear, which is super cute, but there is printed detail all over it. So you can see that says rainbow. Some of the letters are orange and some are yellow. So I know it's hard to see. So cool. And then it says hi since 2020, which is when Rainbow High started, July of 2020. And then we have, I think this is meant to look like the Pantone for her color. It says Sparkle, Los Angeles, California, USA, C 2022, which is interesting because this is a 2023 release doll and generally this matches the release date. So potentially these were pushed back a little bit. And then it says Rainbow High. It's got some, what I believe is Japanese text here. Over here you can see two different Pantones here actually. So this is the lighter orange and this is the more neon. Turn your color up, Rainbow High since 2020. We've got a zipper track here. I love the zipper tracks because they're made out of the real zipper track material. It's just that they don't actually function. It's so nice. And then there's the little faux zipper pull. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Rainbow High. Or yeah, that's how it's Rainbow High. And then on this side, well, we already looked at that. No, it's the same thing, but just reversed. Anyway, love it. Always super detailed. Yeah, so jackets on dolls aren't ever really my favorite accessory, and the chances are pretty high that I'm going to take it off the doll. But Rainbow High always puts so much detail and love and attention into the jackets on the characters, and it really shows. Like, it's so awesome. Oh, I was going to show you the shoes next, but looky here. So Michelle has the much longer nails than the others. So as you can see, Priscilla on the left has the kind of medium length long nails and Michelle has the much longer nails. Love it. And then they are painted on the inside of the hand as well. A little bit messy, but that's totally expected. I'm not worried about it. Very sad that once again we're not seeing the rings. I was really enjoying the rings. And Michelle is kind of the exception to this in Series 5, but once again, where's the jewelry? She has the barrettes and the earrings and the extra earrings and the belt, so also she has jewelry on her shoes. Check this out. So I feel like she's a bit exempt from this, but Series 5 has not really had a lot of jewelry, which has been pretty sad for me, especially because I'm pretty sure someone said in my comments that one of these girls is an accessory design person. But I mean, Daphne was the most egregious considering she was kind of a geologist and she doesn't have any accessories that reflect that. Anyway, here are her shoes. So they're meant to look like little, I think like patent leather, white. Oh my gosh, I did not put this one on right. I took it off for the variant part. Patent leather, white, slouchy a little bit shoes, and they're so cute. So I've never seen another shoe like this, but I love it, where it has this little thin acrylic plate as the heel. I have a shoe like this, most uncomfortable shoe I've ever worn in my life, but one of the cutest shoes I've ever worn in my life. So works out, and I really like that. So pretty, so pretty. And then the way the fabric shoes work is that it's got a heel glued on, but there's also like a little plastic cap in here that is for the toes to sit in, and you can feel that you can kind of see the edges. It's just like a regular shoe in there really, and they've just kind of glued the fabric between the layers. I love the fabric shoes in Rainbow High. Love them. They've been so nice. And then we have a lock, so there's an arm. And it's got this little like shoe belt here, which is hilarious. We've got a fake zipper track. If they did not do this, there would be scratches all up the doll's legs from the zipper track on the shoe, so I forgive it. Also, you wouldn't be able to layer the shoe with like tight pants or fishnets, which is something I hadn't taken into account, but I got a doll recently and I tried her shoes on her and the zipper got stuck in the tights and ripped a hole and ruined my whole day. So I'm never going to advocate for a real zipper ever again on shoes. Thank you. I mean, I wasn't doing it to begin with because I think this is more than fine. It's embroidered, by the way, if you're wondering how they did it. And then there's an H over here on the lock. All right, now it's time to look at her accessories. So as always, she comes with a comb and a stand. And I really super like the color of the stand here. It's so cute. And then I also wanted to show you her little extra earrings, which are actually wireless headphones. I love these. They're so cute. I know this is not the first time that they've been included, but I really like them. I do think they're smaller than the old ones. And then you can see that the posts are the posts are always too short on Rainbow High earrings, but the AirPods are quite short, so I would be worried about that. And then we have her phone, which she's listening to something on Rainbow Vision. It doesn't say what song. And she just has a simple kind of reflective back to her phone. And this print is from her jacket. It's on the side of the jacket. And you can put her phone in the little case, which I love, and then she can hold it. Again, love it. She comes with this cup. It's got a little handle for her to hold it as well, and it's got, this pattern is traditionally associated with Poppy, I feel like, in Rainbow High, and I can't tell if it's a sticker. I think it's a sticker. So you could take that off and put something else on it. I love the little cup. I wish everybody had come with a cup this, there's certain things that, yeah, everybody can have that. I would enjoy it. I would have no problem with it. Cup would be one of the things. I really hope we get more cups, especially different sculpts of cups. I was just saying, I didn't even know Michelle came with a cup. I was saying that I was hoping more dolls would come with cups if we're going to have accessories in the future, and I'm so glad that she did. All right, and then we have her sunglasses, which have a really beautiful glitter embedded in the resin or the plastic, which is very nice. And you can see this metallic paint here on the arm of the glasses. Really cute. And then there's an R on one side and an R on the other. This time it wasn't an R and an H. They're just mirrored. And yeah, so we'll put these on her in a second. Then we have her little makeup palette, which has a little mirror. You can see my phone pretty well there. And the makeup colors here, which do match what she's wearing. Very, very cute. We got the Versace head. I hope they make another outer, a case for these, because I don't know, just having a different outside would be cute. It'd just be a little bit of a difference. And then we have a rainbow hanger and a Rainbow High skirt hanger. They are slightly different colors, but that's generally the case with these. And then we're going to put the little sunglasses on her. I really actually love Rainbow High sunglasses, and it's a shame that more of them don't come with the sunglasses, actually, because generally they look pretty good on the dolls. They actually suit their faces really well. Usually I'm not a big fan of sunglasses on dolls, and I've mentioned that to you guys before, but on Rainbow High dolls, I really like them. So here you go. I love that you can actually see her eyes through them. The shape is really nice on her face, and it really, really matches the retro future thing she has going on. Love it. All right, friends, that's it for this review. So since this is our last Series 5 girl review, I have assembled all of them to review. This is my Series 5. See, there's 6. We're done. I have them all now. I'm kidding. But look at them. So I definitely think the standout base doll is Victoria. I was really impressed with her freckles and the body blushing. She really sent everything over the edge for me. She was phenomenal. I don't think they're going to beat the base doll for Victoria in a long time. I think she's absolutely amazing. Michelle, I think, definitely had the best outfit. I feel like Series 5 overall was pretty weak fashion-wise. I mean, I love all of the fashions, but because we were stuck with only one fashion, I would expect something a lot more concept-driven and fun like Michelle has, which I didn't really see. You can see it. I mean, I really like all of the outfits, but all of them felt like there was something missing. And something as small as a necklace would have really taken it over the edge for some of them. Priscilla could have had some kind of headpiece. I don't know. Victoria also felt like she was missing something, but I kind of excused her missing any kind of accessories because it felt like a lot of her budget went into her base doll. But, the fashion is very important too. These are fashion dolls. And I was the least impressed, interestingly, by Kim. I think the base doll on Kim is absolutely stunning. Definitely one of the best base dolls in Series 5. In fact, I've kind of sorted them. These are the best base dolls, and these are the best outfits, in my opinion. These are the best base dolls here, and then these are the best outfits. I think Michelle has a really nice base doll too, but other than the lips and the hair, I feel like this is all stuff that we've seen before. I really love the orange lips on Michelle. I have to say, that's really, really cool. Really, really cool. The fashion on Michelle is definitely one of the best fashions we've seen on a Rainbow High, just standard release in a long time, which is really exciting, especially because it's just one of her outfits. I think it's super cool. I think in Series 4, Mila was kind of the doll that impressed me in this way. Mila and Coco both had really, really interesting outfits, and they actually had 2 outfits each, but I am sad that we're moving away from having 2 outfits. I understand why they have to do it, and I really, really love Rainbow High. The base dolls are so strong, and the outfits that we are still getting are really, really nice quality, just really, really phenomenal. So I'll take it, especially because I feel like they really cared enough to give us the extra accessories, and that is something I really appreciate as the consumer. I can accept that costs are going up and I'm going to have to pay more for less stuff, but I appreciate that the company seems to have at least cared a little bit. And obviously I know that like a little plastic cup and the hangers coming back, even though there's no extra outfit for the hangers to be on, and the little phones and stuff, you know, those don't even close to equal the amount that the second outfit would have equaled in value to me and in value actually spent to create the product. But I don't know. But it's up to you guys in terms of like what you feel comfortable with spending. I do think that the most worth it two of them out of the entire series are these two by far, because I mean, this outfit's not as interesting to me. I really like it. I think it's cute, but it's not very interesting, and it's pretty versatile, I think. But the quality on it's really nice. You know, you have these glued on pearls, and it's really nice. It's just pretty delicate. I think for a kid, this would be a really delicate doll because of the outfit, but... and Rainbow High generally is pretty hardy. Like, I find them at thrift stores all the time, and they're in pretty good condition. So, for a doll to be delicate like this one is kind of the anomaly. Like, that's the exception here. I really like them. So, my opinion's changed a lot. The two that I thought were going to be my favorites in this lineup by far were these two, which is why I ordered them first. And I ended up completely changing my mind. I really still like Olivia. I think my favorite three are these. Well, you too, but... these three are my favorites in this line. I think they're really, really nice dolls. And yeah, I'm really enjoying these. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the Series 5 reviews. Maybe someday we'll get to see the Aiden review, but today is not that day. And yeah, Series 5 is fantastic. Can't wait to see what's next with Rainbow High, but I'm just excited to add these to my collection, do my restyles and everything that I've been planning with these. I was just going to do it on my first two dolls, but then I ended up getting Victoria fairly quickly after, and then I opened Priscilla, and then I was like, okay, there's only one more, so now we can get started on restyling them and getting them shelved in my collection, which is super exciting. And thank you guys so much for watching, and please let me know who your favorite is and why. Bye!